Welcome back. We're on to day 25 of the solo house flipping series, and I'm off to Home Depot to buy every plumbing fitting that they will sell me. Once I got back to my truck, Django was in the driver's seat because he decided to be the captain of the ship, but I don't think we're going to go anywhere with those thumbs. And here are those new levels I got. Hopefully these are some lifetime levels. And unfortunately, I have decided that this window trim I will not be able to use, so I just want to get it out of the house and out of the way. So I'm going to take the time to get this stuff all out to the garage, and I will take it to the dump at a later date. Next up, my mom is actually coming into town and she wants to help me out, so I'm going to get all this base trim downstairs, and I'm going to take my orbital sander here and start sanding this trim. I'm not trying to sand it down to the bare wood, I'm just trying to scuff it up, which helps with the new paint adhesion. The reason I want to reuse all this existing trim is because it will save me quite a bit of money rather than buying new stuff, and it just looks nicer when it's all painted, so it's worth the time and effort to do this. Here's the trim when it's all wiped down. I'm also going to be using this Kilz premium paint and primer on it to seal it up. And while my mom gets started painting that stuff, I'm going to take the time to get the doors sanded and all scuffed up and cleaned, and I'm going to get those doorknobs off. I'm also going to tape off those hinges. Here's a little progress at where my mom has gotten so far. This is definitely looking good, and she has been an enormous help. So I'm going to head back upstairs and get these last few doors scuffed up and ready to paint and prime. Now all I gotta do is get them downstairs, and my mom will take care of the rest, and she has been an absolute all-star knocking out this stuff. Now that I got my mom all set up with painting that trim and doors, I want to take on a little plumbing. First things first is to get that water shut off, and I'm going to drain that system because I do not want any oopsies. So I'm going to take apart some of these existing water lines that are in my way. I will be redoing all these water lines, but first I like to run my drain lines. And then for these threaded fittings here, I like to use this Blue Monster tape on it and also this Blue Monster pipe dope. I really like to use both the tape and the dope because I feel like it gives the best seal. Now it is finally time to get going on this plumbing. I just like to mock up my fittings a little bit to kind of understand what I have ahead of me. And my goal here is to plumb the drain for this farmhouse kitchen sink as well as the drain for that bathroom on the opposite side of the wall. It is a little tricky because I need to lower that drain for that farmhouse sink, and then the drain for the bathroom sink will be a little bit higher, and I did not want to stack them on top of each other on the same drain stack because I did not want to have a wet vent. Here is how it looks when it's all done on that kitchen side, and then here is the view of that drain from the bathroom side. This is the location where the plumbing vent was for that downstairs utility sink, and I'm also going to be tapping in here to provide my plumbing vent for that macerating toilet system. That's why you see that there's two different PVC pipes branching off there that's going to go downstairs. This is that location where that utility sink is located, and you can see my two PVC pipes sticking up from up top. And I'm going to get this cut off because I want to replace this whole drain system, because this is exactly why. You can see just how clogged it is. If you have existing plumbing like this and you don't think yours is looking like this, I have bad news. It most likely is. It's just kind of the belly of the beast. If it's not PVC, this old plumbing is just all sorts of problems for drains and clogs. I'm just going to match that existing plumbing and replace it with PVC, and we are good to go. And here is what my mom got done today. She was a tremendous blessing. She got all that base and all of the doors primed, and they are looking good and ready for paint. Now I'm back to plumbing, and I need to connect up that utility sink to the plumbing vent system. So I'm going to run that new PVC pipe up, and this is what it looks like when it's all done. And that is going to be a wrap to day 25. I wish I could plumb this macerating toilet system, but I'm out of 1.5 PVC pipe. And now we are going to head home, and Django and I have a date on the couch tonight.